Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and today we've got more projects to work on over here on both sides, really. We have got some water flowing out here, and I'd like to get that trapped. We'll also see if we can get some down here. So we're going to start with that. It should not take too long. Let's see if we can get down here. We'll put in, let's put in a couple of dams here. We'll put them in right here. Let's toss all this in. These probably aren't going to be a permanent thing. It just gives us a little more room should we want to plant some more trees. We'll say these are super important. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing over here and see if we can capture a little water. Now that we can control our bad water completely, this should be a little bit of a safe bet. So we're going to come across here. Let's take out these trees, those trees. We'll also make that high priority. There we go. And we'll come back and we'll put in some more dams here once those get out of the way. Something else that I want to do, I actually want to turn this up to a fairly high priority. I want to get this done sooner than later. So we're going to take the three things that we know that it needs, logs, gears, and treated planks, and we're going to put three separate warehouses up here for it. Actually, let's do this. Let's make them slightly larger, only for the reason that hopefully more can be brought over here per day. In fact, I can take that out. And that won't do, will it? I actually need a pile, so we'll get the pile here at the end. There we go. And we'll set those all up for these right here, so that once those are in, these can be filled a little bit quicker and hopefully create this mine just a bit quicker for us. I do want to save up some extra power as well, so we're going to go ahead, fill out the rest of this line with the batteries. There we go. We'll put them all in here. And to help out, we'll go ahead and put in some large explosives in here. We'll figure out what to do if we can't get to anything, but we'll just go ahead and drop as many explosives in here as we possibly can. While we're looking at explosives, this is no longer useful because, well, you just can't get the bad water from here anymore. I guess you can during the bad tide for this, but I'm going to pick most of it up from here, so we're going to use a second one here and toss in another deep bad water pump. There we go. And then I also want a storage for it, so we'll put in a medium tank. Let's put it in right there. We'll say you are for bad water, but you are the supply, and we won't rush it to get in. But hopefully they can actually get a lot of this in for us before the next drought or bad water season. Something else I want to try and do is, as these breeding pods get their beavers out. Let's see, that one's almost done. This one's almost done. What about any of these? They're all close enough. We're going to replace these with more of these type of pods. So we're just going to put in 2. And I'm going to say those are actually fairly important. So we'll let them work on those real quick. These trees over here aren't getting picked up because I don't think any of our current... No, none of our current tree gatherers. I have lost the word for the moment. I hate when that happens. Lumberjack flags, there we go, are able to actually pick them up. So we're going to toss in a couple more here. We can actually pause these. There we go. We'll say these are kind of important. And then I would like to get those 2 in as well so that they can get a bridge to get down in here. And cut all of those out. and then we'll have less, hopefully, to worry about replacing. In fact, speaking of replacing, let's go ahead and plan for... Are these empty? Those are empty already. Wonderful. Great job, guys. We'll go ahead and put in the land here. That one... Is it about to grow? No, it's not. Let's get rid of you. We will do that. We will do more landscaping here. There we go. Are those trees above or below? Those are below. So we'll take these out just so they don't accidentally get tied in. We're going to take these out because this is where the canal is going to be. And we'll let them work on some of that as they go through. So hopefully we can get all of this area cleared out. I'm going to go ahead and put some stairs over here. That might help us get through and make the trip over here a little bit easier. Plus, it'll give this guy access to all these trees here. Looks like we've about got the dam in over here, but they haven't started yet over here. So hopefully they get through. But just in case, for the moment, we're going to say these guys aren't quite as important because I would like those logs to go somewhere else. The drought has started and we have our first full 30-day drought. So we'll see how we end up doing with this. It is going to be quite the long one, but we'll make it through. We've got a little bit of extra water here and there. Stuff is getting saved up. We've got a nice full reservoir. We'll make that. So in the meantime, we'll come over and take a look at some of this other stuff. For instance, we're going to go ahead and dig out the canal here. There we go. This one, I think we're actually going to remove these and make the canal here so that we can still pour water out of this reservoir should we ever need it. Over here, we could also put in a couple more blocks of dirt. I believe most of this... Oh, there we go. We'll even that out. There we go. They look like they're doing okay in there. They are getting things removed. In fact, we can even go ahead, put in a couple more here and there, a couple here, and even one right there. And we'll let them work on that. I do want to get a road in here because eventually this is going to come up one. So we'll take a look at that as we go. I think we're okay over there for now, though. I accidentally made a warehouse when I should have made a pile. I don't know. Occasionally, I just put the wrong one down. It happens. It's all part of the game. No big deal. We will put a pile over here. We'll set it to the planks, and we'll set these to... we'll set these to the logs. There we go. We'll say obtain on all of these. We'll have them brought over. And should be good for just a bit. With this drought being 30 days long, we can't really plant up oak over here, but we could plant some pines. So let's go ahead, get in. Oops. We want our forester. There we go. We're just going to toss them, say... Let's say right here for now. We will put in a couple of those and then say, go ahead and plant up pine all in here. And that should be long enough for them to grow. And we'll mark those all to cut just as soon as they can. In fact, we want that high priority. We'll make these both high priority as well so they all get in. And then we'll have somebody plant them up, and hopefully we get some pine that we can work with whenever some of these other trees run out. We've got our lines of dynamite done around here, so we're going to go ahead and remove some of that. Give us a little bit of extra energy just for the moment. Here we go. All of this out of there. All of you out of there. You and you. There we go. And we'll keep digging down on that, but it might be a little bit before I put some more dynamite on it. Just want to save some dynamite up for the canal that we're going to have to be making here pretty soon. Most of this stuff down here has this separate outside connection, and even some of this stuff up here can go around for just a bit. I would like to go ahead and take this out. We'll go ahead and take those two out. Put in a couple of those. Let's say those are very important. And then we can connect all of this in here so that we can go ahead and take this road out and get ready for the next wet season. We've got 30 days for it. I don't know if we'll make it through all of this, but we're going to try. With a new need to get our inventory from this side of the gorge over to this side and stuff from this side soon back over to this side, we're going to need a slightly better connection than the one down here. This one is working, but it is very slow. So we're going to make a more direct route. And now that we have metal, I feel that we could probably do that pretty easily. So we're going to start over here. And I want to put in a platform. We'll get the longest bridge possible. There we go. And then I want to draw a straight line from here all the way across. Here we go, all the way through there, there, up to there, right about there. Is that in line there? There, there, and here. There we go. Yep, that looks good. And I want to make sure that these are going to be even. So we'll put, I want to try stairs there. Of course, that was the wrong spot. I slightly missed there. So we're going to put you there. Put you up here. And is that on an even field here? Let's find out. There's a 3. We'll go back. That looks pretty even to me. So we're going to make this bridge across here. And we're going to put a district center in the middle and probably close this one down for a bit. And hopefully that makes it easier for them to get across, maybe a bit quicker too. However, we're going to have to come down here and put in a couple... oops, we're going to have to take out a couple of things, aren't we? Well, let's start with taking some stuff out. We're going to have to put in these, and then we might even have to come back up the other side. No, I should be able to get them from this side. We'll come over this way. There we go. Over here is a little bit more difficult. We'll have to come around here. Let's go this way, and we'll say cut out. Well, first we'll say cut out all of these, just so we know they can be got. We're going to cut out those, and these, and that. And we're also going to set up a couple of lumberjack flags down here, so that they'll come down here. All right, it's already set to cut. So once they cut some of those out, we'll come back and keep making the bridge. I had to let a little bit of water out of this up here. Not a huge deal. If it dries up, we've still got water coming in from the other side. But hopefully that gives us at least this many trees for now. Over here, they're done with the logs, so I'm going to go ahead and say empty this out. We don't need that anymore. Here, we're still picking stuff up, but we got to wait for them to actually get in there and take care of it. They're getting more and more of these trees out of there, so we can go ahead and put down quite a bit of this. We'll go ahead, toss these in here. That can go in there. You can go, actually, we're going to save that as the reservoir. So we'll put these in, what do we say, this way? Yeah, that should be fine. Those I don't actually want in there. All of this can be filled in. Are there trees here? Nope. All of that can be filled in. These two can be filled in. Like there's a tree that tries to grow here. We're going to get rid of it real quick. We're going to fill these in. Fill these in. That should leave them just enough room to get over here to get the last of these, and then we can come back and fill in the rest of it. I'm going to go ahead and take this road out as well. I'm going to remove that. Remove that up to there, because they still have to get to these till they get that last tree out of there, it looks like. But we can fill in a lot of this as well. Let's just go ahead. Put that in there. Oop, except you. And over here, we can go ahead and put a 2 in. We're going to need to take this tree out. And then I'm going to go this way with these blocks, so they'll have plenty of room to be able to do that. And now we just need to let them build for a minute. Managed to make it to the bottom of the reservoir here. That's as low as it can go, which means now we can use that as a reference point and start excavating out more. And we're just going to excavate and then fill it with platforms and then excavate the next one all the way across here for just a while. That way we know we have enough water to hold out. I'm going to go ahead and open up most of this. Everything should be off of the bottom level here, so it might flood into here, but all that's going to happen there is they're just going to replace the water with a dirt block. But we'll finally get to see our canal come to life here. That one will they'll probably go over that. Yep, that'll go over just fine. This one will get filled up, and then it'll actually go into the other side over there. I do need to fill this side up, though. Until we've got this in, we need to do both. Let's see where that's at. It takes a second to... Oh, there you go. It's out of there. So we'll put that back up. We'll let them continue to fill up over here. I've got most of the outer ones here marked as high priority so that it doesn't quite overflow as much. But even if it does, I'm not that worried about it. Like I said, most of it will be caught down there anyway. Oh, here we go. This one just got in, so let's go ahead, remove that, and now everything is even across there. Let's go ahead, put in these. There we go. Those all go in here. And we'll get these on here. Eventually, they'll be able to get that one dynamite there, but it's not the end of the world if they don't. Well, I missed 2 gates on this one, which is unlike me, but if the corruption starts giving us problems, I'll just take this out and we'll disable this farm for a minute. We are doing okay on lumber anyway. They can always bring more over, or we can go down here and pick some more up. I know I said I didn't need these, but I honestly figured that dam would be up a lot sooner than it is. So we're going to put it back for the moment and see if we can get some more bad water out of this, because we're having a bit of trouble keeping the bad water in stock. We've only got the one over here, and we're still working on getting it stored. So I think this mine is eating almost all of our resources that are coming in, but it looks like it's almost done. In fact, the treated planks, we can go ahead and say empty, and they can send those back. Over here, they've got the gears, and they only need about 26 more, so that ought to be up and running pretty soon, and that ought to help on the drain on resources. Speaking of large projects, we've had this bridge hanging out here for most of the episode now, and time we can continue on because they've got everything cleared out that we needed them to get cleared out. So let's see. Yep, it's about that high. And then we'll do another one of these. And then I'm going to mirror it on this side. And is that 2? Yep, that should be the right height then. There we go. We did get it right. Good. Let's get another bridge in here. We'll go from over here. Sometimes you got to get these lined up just right. There's an extra one there. Nope, that's going to bug me if that isn't even across there. We're going to do it. We got to do it right, right? There we go. 3 and a 2. No, that should have been a 2. That's my problem. There we go. Let's get rid of you. We'll try one more time. There we go. We'll get this. This should be a 2. Puts it at the same height. Then a 3. And another 2. There we go. That can go out to there. Same thing here. I just hope there's enough space in between for us to actually get that in there. Oh, looks like I'm going to need a 2 here. 2, and then 3s. And then a 2. There we go. That one's in. Let's see. We're going to have to build the platform here at the end, I think. There's 3. That line up? Nope, that's one off. So, 1. There's... No, maybe it was the 3. Nope, it's this one. 3, 3, 3. Are those even? Yeah, those are even. 3, 2. And then we're going to have to build a couple more. Let's see if I can get... What's another bridge on this side look like? That takes you to there. Well, that gives us the way across, but I was really hoping to build something in the middle here, which means we need a shorter bridge on both sides. So let's grab that. Do this and this. There we go. There we go. And now we just need to build the pillars in for these. Let's go like this and this. Then we go up 3, 3, and, oh, well, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to come out evenly here. Let's see. Well, it might not come out perfectly evenly, but we will figure it out. These guys need to go find something else to do real quick there. We'll send them on their way while we figure this out. 1, 2, 3. That. And this. There we go. Here. We have 2s. And now 3s. Oops. Not quite. Let's see. I wonder if I move this back one, I could get it right in the middle. It's not like they've started building this anyway. So we're going to be perfectionists here because this bridge is going to be sticking around for a while. There we go. Let's say you go... Actually, we'll just get rid of you. We'll move the whole path over one. There we go. That can go. Let's redesign this bridge. That one goes there. This one goes here. And now we connect in with a 2, no, a 3. There's a 3. And bridge. There we go. Now let's get these set up. 1, 2, 3, and a 2. There's a 6. There we go. Here. 1, 2, 3, and a 2. I don't know how that happened. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Oops. I need a 1 at the bottom. 1, 3, 3, 3, 2. And bridge. There we go. And now, is that right? What does that look like? Oh, it's because this is still a 5. This needs to be a 6. And now we can take these out of there. There we go. Don't need that one. Now we just need to repeat this building pattern here. 1s, 3s, and 2s. There we go. And now we have our district crossing way up there. I don't know if that's any less or more intimidating, but that should work just fine. We'll let them work on that and come back and check later. Our mine is done, so we're going to go ahead and clean up over here. We've got it paused because we've still got metal to pick up over here, and if I need more scrap metal, which it looks like I do, I will just unpause this guy and send him down to get all of this stuff before we work on the others. Well, here's a problem I thought I would never have. We actually don't have enough bad water. Right now, we're not able to decontaminate it to make extract in a fast enough way to keep these advanced breeding pods going. So we're going to go back to the regular ones here for just a bit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7, 8, 9 of them. And for those, we only need water and berries. So we'll just hang out until they are able to get more of those in, and we'll keep an eye on our population so we don't go too far over what we need. And there we go. The last of this is in, and I'm going to go ahead and take out this forester. I'm actually going to move him. We're going to put him down here. Let's see. We need a 2 there, don't we? There we go. We'll put the forester right up here. There we go. This place, however, we're going to take you out of there. Yep. We're going to take this out of there. Yep. Take that out. And we'll leave that one because they need that for the shower. However, we're just going to tell them this is all kohlrabi. This is all kohlrabi. And then we'll do a little bit extra cassava in here and in here. Doesn't have to be perfectly even. I kind of like it the way it is. If it ever gets to bug me, I'll change it. But we'll just go with that. And that should help us. Oh, I missed one. There we go. 1 extra. But that's all done for now. The sky bridge over here is halfway done, but we're waiting on metal blocks. We've got a couple of things. We're bringing scrap to here so they can pick it up immediately, take it over here, and these guys can take it to our smelters. The bad water is the same way, although I should probably put a bad water holding tank down here. There we go. Looks like we might have to redesign this with an extra floodgate on it, or two, just by the way it's working currently. So let's do that real quick. Let's say this one, and say triple floodgate here. Nope, that's single. We need a triple. There we go. And we'll set it to 0. And hopefully that'll be enough to get it off of there. But as you can tell, this is all done. So this first part of this dam is done, which means next time we can get some canals set up and send all that water, the good water, into our reservoir here, along with sending it around the colony. So we'll have that much extra water. And then finally, we've got half of our reservoir up here done. They're still working on it, so next time we'll try and get that done. Plus, we'll look and see what other projects we need to work on. But that's going to do it for me this time. Just want to say, as always, thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.